You can run the numbers a million different ways, but they all point in one direction, straight down. For the second time in 3 days, the Dow dropped more than 400 points, putting it down 7% so far this week. Now, the Dow measures industrial stocks, and just look at how it's dropped over the last 3 days. And it's not the only indicator that looks like this. Here's the NASDAQ, which measures a lot of tech companies, like the ones here in the Bay Area, and it's also down about 7% for the week. And finally, the S&P 500, a good mix of companies that's probably a lot like your retirement portfolio, and it's down too by, you guessed it, about 7%. Just look at these three charts and you can pretty much see why experts are calling this a financial crisis. At this point, basically every major lender and investment bank is either already in trouble or people are starting to worry about it. Just look, it all started when Bear Stearns collapsed back in March, and then this month it all came to a head. First, the government stepped in to bail out housing lenders Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Then, over the weekend, investment banks Merrill Lynch and Lehman Brothers both sold out, with Lehman Brothers declaring bankruptcy. On Tuesday, insurance giant AIG got a huge federal bailout. Then, on Wednesday, news surfaced that Washington Mutual could be in deep trouble and looking for a buyer. So who's left? Just two independent investment banks, Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. And now, as both of their stock prices plummet, investors have them under the microscope as possibly the next to go. Oh, and in case you had any doubt about the market being down, here's one more figure. On the New York Stock Exchange, about 200 stocks gained value during Wednesday trading. About 3,000 dropped. In the newsroom, Jonathan Bloom, Cron 4 News.